Greetings, students and staff. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about a very serious situation that took place last week. Last Thursday, we did have a student who had a firearm in the freshman center for an entire school day. I wanted to reassure everyone that that student did not bring the weapon to school in order to harm anyone. He simply brought the weapon to school because he thought it would be a cool thing to do. We want to make sure that in these situations that if students come across information regarding things that are in our building that should not be in our building, you should have an obligation or feel an obligation to report that to an adult at some point in the school day. We know that this was an unfortunate situation that this student chose to do this and bring this weapon to school. However, we did have students that were aware throughout the school day and they said nothing. That creates a safety issue for our students in the building, and I understand the power of friendship and that you're not wanting to rat out your friends, so to speak, but you have to make sure that you're thinking about the greater good, and the greater good would be to make sure that these types of devices are not in our building. If you ever get in that situation as a student and you feel unsure on what to do, in our student handbook on page 27, our Safe Schools tip line information is there where you can anonymously report that in a variety of ways, either through a website or through a text message, or there's a phone number that you can call and make a report to make sure that we are getting the information we need when it's taking place and not after the fact, after we've spent an entire day with a weapon in our building. So I hope this clears up any information or misinformation that might be out there about the situation. Again, no one was in danger, no one was threatened with the weapon, but we do need to make sure that we are being vigilant in reporting these kind of instances in the future. Thank you and have a great day.
Good afternoon, Warriors. I'm Zach.
And I'm Madison, and this is your October 10th feature edition of WTV News.
On today's broadcast, we'll take an inside look at the WCHS Student Council.
And then we'll take a trip with Student Council to the Indianapolis Convention Center.
All this and more on today's feature edition of Warrior TV News.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get off?
Hey guys, what are you doing over fall break?
We have a cheer competition tomorrow. You should come.
Where's it at?
Pendleton High,
When is it?
October 11th.
Hey Warriors, want something to do over fall break? Come support your WCHS cheerleaders at their competition this Saturday. The varsity competition starts at 4 o'clock at Pendleton Heights High School. Be there.
As many Warriors already know, Student Council plays a big role in the coordination of many school-wide events. Jared Canary, Olivia Rigney, and McKenna Gold get the inside scoop about this school organization.
From football themes, the annual blood drive, Raleigh Dance Marathon, and more, Student Council plans just about every activity WCHS has to offer. To get a closer view on all the hard work that Student Council puts into what they do, Warrior TV first talked to their co-leader, Ms. Gross.
My part in Student Council is the co-sponsor along with Mrs. Jeffries, and we're planning the blood drive, and generally we just do a lot of school spirit type stuff, and any event going on around the school, there's a good chance that we are at least a part of it, but we're lucky that we have a lot of other groups around the school to help out with things. The blood drive will take place on Monday, October 6th, and it's going to be anywhere from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have 125 time slots, so room for lots of people, and the blood drive coordinator said we always have lots of people here at Whiteland, so we're hoping to do the same this year. But as long as you are 16 or over and over 110 pounds, you are free to give blood. If you are 16, you do need a parent consent form, but 17, 18, you're good to go. I think the most impactful thing about Student Council is just building those relationships with the students and making a difference in the school, making it a better place to be and learn.
After talking with Ms. Gross, Warrior TV next took to the student participants for their thoughts and opinions on Student Council and the events as a whole.
Overall, more participation within Student Council and with the general student body.
I just hope that all the events we plan can be great and everybody can have a good time and that it won't be as stressful because we have new leadership this year.
For this year, homecoming went really well. It was a lot more smooth than it has been in the past. We have new sponsors this year and they're handling it all really well. And we did a lot of different activities for the pep session and I thought it was way more fun than it has been.
As the school year progresses, the Whiteland Student Council continues to refine their activities under new leadership. If you are interested in joining Student Council or simply want more information, contact sponsors Mrs. Jeffries or Ms. Gross. From outside the Whiteland Student Council Bulletin Board, I'm McKenna with Jared and Olivia, Warrior TV News.
What's wrong, Molly? Applying for college is stressing me out.
Remember, seniors, the deadline for early applications is November 1st. Now that Warrior TV got some background about the WCHS Student Council program, Warrior TV's crew got the chance to learn about Student Council's upcoming leadership trip to the Indianapolis Convention Center. Lexi Miller, Michael Fiesel, and Madison Scott provide the details on this unique leadership opportunity.
Student Council is an important component of WCHS. They organize many events and help benefit Whiteland Community High School. This year, they are broadening their experiences. Warrior TV News goes in-depth with the members of Student Council to talk about their upcoming endeavors.
Student Council helps kids get involved in a lot of activities. We sponsor Homecoming Week and Red Ribbon Week are the two main ones that we do. On Monday, we did the blood drive, and that doesn't just help the school, that helps the entire community and even the state out. If you ever get the opportunity to give blood, do it. It helps anyone, maybe even people that you don't know.
This year we decided to join the Indiana State Student Council. So this year we actually get to go down to the convention that's statewide and all the other student councils will be there to join us and we'll basically get to just meet everyone, share ideas. It'll just be a good time. I'm excited for the school to be joining this because our student council in the past couple of years we've kind of struggled a little bit, so this will help us maybe rebuild our program.
Now that Warrior TV has insight on what Student Council does, WTV learns more about their upcoming trip in November.
The Indiana Association of Student Councils puts on a convention every year for any student council that is an IASC member, and it consists of 2 days. The first day there are a lot of leadership conferences and things for the kids to attend, and then at night they have a dance with a DJ and all kinds of stuff, so that's probably the biggest fun part for everybody. And then the next day they have some more speakers and things like that. So it's a really good opportunity for our kids to go and get information about what it means to be a leader, not just in student council, but in their lives.
This trip is beneficial because it looks really good on your college application or job resumes. And we actually decided for Student Council to take the whole entire group and not just the executive committee. And we decided this reason because we wanted more people throughout the school to have these leadership skills.
The student council here at WCHS is growing positively and working to keep the students involved. Warrior TV wishes them the best of luck in their upcoming convention. Inside WCHS, I'm Lexi with Michael and Madison, Warrior TV News.
Katie James. Maddie Dawn. Taylor Brinkman. Alicia Robinson.
Why isn't my picture in here?
Seniors, want your picture to be in this year's yearbook? Be sure to make your appointment with Prestige for your senior yearbook pictures ASAP. The last day is November 17th. And that's all I have for you today on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time,
have a good one.
Here comes the, fear the deer.